normally come in here suit and tie, but trying to get to you guys. Yeah.
You just talked about the victory, hard-fought battle, not easy out there, but you got the win.
Yeah, it was a great battle. You know, I think that they're a great football team. They got so many great players on offense and defense, and we were able. I thought our defense was lights out tonight. I thought we were able to run the ball really well, do some special things. We knew it was going to be bad. We thought it was going to be a high-scoring game. Actually, to be honest with you, it wasn't. It was the complete opposite. But you know, at the end of the day, what we really want to do and what we really care about is winning. And we collective effort. We found a way to win, and we stayed poised. We stayed together. I messed up that one pass slipped and just kind of got messed up there. So trying to throw it away, that didn't work. So, but we stayed together. Our guys were great in the locker room, and we were fired up to come out in the second half and try to find a way to win the football game in front of our fans. And so that was exciting, just to be able to find a way to win. I thought Bobby Wagner was special tonight. Him blocking that field goal. You know, he's got to be Defensive Player of the Year, just the way he's playing and what he's doing and the things he's doing. And I thought our defense just kept making plays. And then when we really needed it in the fourth quarter, we found a way. We got some big runs, and then Chris Carson, you know, getting in the end zone. We needed that touchdown, and then we got a turnover and scampered in the end zone. Coleman did, so that was really cool. And so I was telling somebody in there in the locker room, it's great, you know, just to be able to come to work every day and just to be able to work with guys who are just dedicated to what we're trying to do and where we're trying to go. And you know, if you want to be a championship team, you got to find ways to win, even when it doesn't look pretty. You know, and we've had a lot of great games. We've had some tough, and we found ways to get through it. And tonight, you know, we can stay the course. We kept battling. We kept battling. We kept battling. And we thought it was going to be a crazy game anyway, in a different way. But sure enough, we were able to get a huge win. And what we really care about and what we love is winning, you know, and there's nothing like winning.
You mentioned being able to win a game when it doesn't look pretty. How important is that for a team to be able to win different styles of games?
Yeah, well, I think we've been able to win in so many different ways. We've been scoring a lot of points lately, and we've been really explosive on offense, and our defense has been great, you know, and been pretty consistent throughout the year. And so, you know, what we knew was it was going to be, you know, come down to the wire. We felt like it was going to be a fourth quarter, you know, come down the wire. We're both fighting for playoffs. We're both fighting for something special. You know, we're both fighting to get a chance, for somebody to, you know, to make a play here and there. And sure enough, we were able to make a few plays on defense of the block field goal, and then defense just kept staying the course. And then on offense, we got some huge runs and some huge plays, and got it. The offensive line was great to get us, you know, into the end zone. So. You know, you got to be able to win games like that too when they're tight. You know, it's going to be tight throughout, you know, the end of the year and hopefully the playoffs and stuff like that. So you got to remain calm. You got to remain poised. You got to keep fighting. You got to keep swinging, and we were able to do that tonight.
Seemed like they were taking the deep ball away from you guys defensively. How much did not having Baldwin impact the ability to move the ball through the air today, considering how they were playing deep balls?
Well, I thought they played a really good job on defense in terms of, you know, the Vikings and what they did, and they got a really good rush too. They got some great players on defense. I mean, they're really talented players. We had some chances down the field, you know, and unfortunately we were able to make them. But we also, you know, we got a big pass interference. We got some big plays. David made a sweet catch on that one. He almost got his second foot down. That would have been a touchdown, just barely. I mean, just by inches, you know. So that was kind of how the game was throughout the game. But like I said, we continue to battle. We continue to make plays. And then, you know, anytime you don't have Doug, you know, Doug's a great player. You know, you want him on the field. You know, he's one of the best receivers in the National Football League. He was great, though, you know, throughout the game, throughout the sideline, talking to guys and just keeping guys engaged. That's the leader that he is. And so, you know, we really felt his presence even though he wasn't out there tonight.
Good to know on a day that the offense is having a hard time scoring points, your defense can play like that.
Yeah, I mean, that was huge, just how our defense was just battling. They really were special tonight. It was really cool just to see how we stayed together, and just it was just great just to see that. You know, just play after play, just guys making plays. You know, the fans were electric tonight too, just to feel in that presence. And they're always huge for us, and so we're excited about you know where we are. There's still a lot more to do. You know, there's still so many ways we can get better, and then we're going to get better. And it starts with me, and just I'm looking forward to that, and just how many great things we have in store. So really believe in what we're doing, and how we're doing it.
Also, it's natural with the greatness that you guys had in the defensive side of the field in the past for people to compare this group to the Legion of Boom. How do you avoid those comparisons, or should we start to see where these two groups are similar?
Yeah, I think we focus on what we're doing right now, and that's the only thing we can control. I think that we're right in the midst of the journey. We're right in the midst of the journey and where we want to go as an offense, as a defense, as special teams, as a collective effort, as a team. The best thing that we have right now is we're all in it together, all hands on deck, and just really believe in what we're doing, and we really believe that we can go wherever we want to go, and we just have to take one step at a time, one practice at a time, one moment at a time. And so in terms of our defense, guys with leadership of Bobby Wagner, guys up front. Frank Clark's been great. Jay Reed's been great. Just so many guys making plays. I thought Shaquille played great tonight, made some huge plays. Flowers made a couple big plays in there. So it's really, B-Mac made a couple big plays in the end zone there. So there's just so many guys making plays, and it's exciting just to be a part of what we're doing on the offensive side, defensive side, special teams. It's a collective effort, and like I said, we've been really explosive on offense and scoring a lot of points as of late tonight. We weren't able to, and our defense really picked us up in a big way. So that was really just cool to see and just fun to be a part of.
Your thoughts on George Fant?
Yeah, George, his first catch. I gave him the ball after the game, his first NFL catch. They kept saying he wasn't going to get the ball, but sure enough, he's been a special player for us. He's been one of our MVPs. In my opinion, just how he's really stepped into his role has been great. He's just got a great attitude. He's passionate about the game, passionate on the details. George is, and he's just fun to play with. And he made a great catch. There, and I threw it pretty firm too. He there's no holding back on throwing it to him, and just he made a great catch. And I thought he was going to get even more yards. I think he tripped up on his own feet. But it's really cool just to see him make that play.
You guys have had many times this season where he was announced as eligible. I've been waiting for this for 13 games. It's coming at some point. Why tonight? Why then?
It was just the play call, and I think Schottenheimer did a great job. And
Just something you guys saw that this was the time to run it?
not necessarily. We just felt confident in what we were doing, how we were doing it, and and I could have gone to the left or go to the right, and I just say, George is probably gonna be open right here, so let's go to the right. And like I said, didn't second guess it, just let it rip, and he caught it easy and smooth. He's such a tremendous athlete. He's a basketball star. He's just a great player. Great athlete. He's got a great attitude too, and he can do anything for us. He can play tackle. He can play obviously tight end and be the extra blocker for us, and he can catch it too. So that was cool to see.
Steve Largent, award winner. What's that mean to you?
To win the Steve Largent Award, Steve, I was able to see him, pregame and everything else, and I just told him how much he's meant to the Seahawks and just how much he's meant to me, and just being around him when I get the chance to. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a guy that really well respected and everything else. To win that award, that's one of the coolest things that to be able to win just because of my teammates, and just how much they mean to me. How much I love coming to work every day and working with those guys, and it's truly a pleasure. It's the greatest gift you can ask for in terms of playing professional sports and being with a great group of guys. So I'm really grateful for that. And just God is good. I just thank him every day for that.
Anything else?
Thank you guys. Go Hawks. See you guys.